Hey there.
Hello, Sister Harley.
I was not trying to talk to you.
I hope you're having a nice time.
I am. Thank you.
My lip icon was...
Stay.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, she's with me and my son Patrick. We have an extra cot.
What about you?
I got the cabin up on the hill, nice and private.
Yeah, so's our wagon, which would have been better if we stayed there and we could have kept our weapons. These people.
Enjoying yourselves, boys?
This place is incredible. Jerome was just telling...
It's Brother Jerome, if you don't mind.
Oh, right. Brother Jerome was just telling me all about the Rangers and what they do.
And what do you do?
I'd be happy to show you both in the morning. We can go on patrol.
That sounds great.
Sure.
No, it doesn't.
We'll see.
We got places we need to be.
Quite the welcome we've been given.
These are good people. Very generous.
We're very happy to have you.
The Hawkins family has offered to let me stay with them, and Sister Sue Ellen is going to show me the communal garden in the morning.
Yes, you should come have a look as well.
Maybe I will.
Phil seems busy and I ain't talking to Jake. It's his big mouth that got us into this mess. Where's the exit? There is no exit. Great. Cool. Awesome.
I truly hope you're enjoying the feast, Miss Legere.
I am not.
I am. Thank you.
Allow me to present my husband, Captain Perry Cloud Smith.
Good to meet you.
Hi, do you know the way out of here?
I'm so delighted that God saw fit to bring us together.
I'm not.
Already, you and your friends have given us so much joy.
I was wondering.
You must have many questions, I'm certain. But tonight,
Not just
is
one.
for
When do we leave?
celebration. Questions and their answers can wait until tomorrow.
I can't.
He's popular tonight.
Oh, good. I don't have to talk to Jake.
He's really
I
having
can just
a good
look at his
time.
dumb ass.
The sun rising from behind a mountain. Must have some special meaning to these folks.
Seriously, though, who do I have to talk to get out of here?
Hello. I don't believe we've been properly introduced.
Oh, of course.
Mainly because I
Please
don't care
forgive me.
enough.
I'm Eliza Taggart.
Taggart? You're related to Joanna?
Yes, she's my mother. I wonder, could you tell me something about your friend with the guitar? I find him rather intriguing.
Oh, shit. Phil, you got a girlfriend over here.
Oh, Phil's great. Always willing to have fun.
Ah, I thought so. I appreciate your honesty. Now if you'll excuse me.
Okay,
May I
then.
have everyone's attention, please?
Just had to wait for the song to die down, I
What a
guess.
feast we have had. What joyous celebration. Alas, the hour grows late, and we must retire. God bless you all. I shall see you all bright and early for our morning sermon.
Oh, joy, I look forward to it.
Legere, you in there? Get out here, now.
Well, she doesn't seem happy. Gee, I wonder what happened.
What's going on?
We got a problem. I tried going down to see about fixing the wagon this morning, but the path's guarded.
Guarded? By who?
The boy, Patrick.
So is this the part where I'm supposed to look surprised?
Damn. I had a feeling something wasn't right about this place.
Yeah, I know. Should have backed you up the first time you said so. We gotta get
You and the
down
rest
there
of the
somehow.
idiots around here.
You want me to take care of him or something?
No, I want you to come with me to the wagon. We need to get one of the others to cause a distraction.
Right. But who?
I'll leave that for you to decide. Let's get moving.
Well, it sure as hell ain't gonna be Jake. He was all too eager to get us into this mess. Let's see. Nadine or Danny, probably. Maybe, Phil. Nadine's here. We'll go ahead. Well, I can't talk to her. I can just look at her. Unless I need to
Looks like
climb
they've
that
got a
ladder
garden
first.
up there.
There we go. Although I don't suppose I can really talk to her about creating a distraction when one of them is right here, but still, see what we could do.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
What do you think of New Bethel?
This place, it's so welcoming. Everyone is from someplace different, but they've all come together into a whole. I could see myself being happy here. Perhaps I'll ask Sister Joanna if I might come back after we've completed our journey.
We'll talk
Yeah,
later.
you might
I look
hold your
forward to
horses
it.
on that. Okay, so Nadine's out. Let me guess, you're Patrick.
Hey, kid.
Yeah?
Keep up
Yeah.
the good work, kid.
I will.
Seriously, why can't we just punch him and be done with it? Alright, there's a way out that way. What about over here? SS Rowena, there's Jake. There's a building all the way up there. Guess we'll see what's in it. Nobody home. What is that?
There's a box on the wall with a small hexagonal hole in it. Odd.
Interesting. Okay,
A few
so
Bibles and some other religious texts.
look for something hexagonal. Can we rummage through this? No, we can't. Probably nothing interesting in it.
It's full of curios.
Yeah, no. Alright. I'm guessing this is the brother and sister, the leaders. I've already forgotten their names because I don't care. Their house. See what's inside the SS Rowena. Well, there's Phil.
Oh, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Not at all. I was just writing a song for Eliza.
Was that your fan that I talked to
two hit
earlier?
it off then?
Indeed. She is a remarkable woman.
So where's Eliza now?
I am not sure. She rose early, before dawn.
She's probably dismantling our wagon.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
Try not to get into any trouble, eh?
Oh, we've already done that. Can't even go in there. I really don't want to talk to Jake's dumbass, but fine.
Hello, Jake.
Howdy.
What are you doing out here?
Keeping the party going, chatting with Captain Perry, getting to know the place, same as you.
Yeah, but I'm getting to know it so I can get us out of here. You know, protect us. Like you hired me for, which I could have done if you had just... It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Thoughts on New Bethel?
Charming place, really. Nice folk.
I'm surprised. Wouldn't have figured you'd go in for all this biblical stuff.
I'm certainly not what you'd call a religious man myself, but I can respect their beliefs.
Talk to you later, Jake.
Take it easy, Harley.
Okay, so that just leaves Danny as the only candidate for creating a distraction. There he is.
If you're showing Brother Denny the ropes today, I'll take morning patrol.
You be careful out there.
I always am, brother. Ah, good morning, Sister Harley. So nice to see you up.
I'm nobody's sister. Well,
We
actually, I'm
missed
one
you at
person's
this
sister,
morning's
but he's
sermon.
dead.
All due respect, but just Harley will do.
Nonsense. While you're our guests, you're also part of this community.
You're very kind,
Guests
but
are
our
usually
aim
allowed to
isn't
leave.
Stay here much longer.
I'm sure you're eager to get back on the road, but I urge you to take some time and appreciate the little respites God gives us. May I share a story with you?
No.
Not really in the mood for stories, I'm afraid.
Very well, then. You remind me of a childhood friend back in Bright Bay. She was also very focused. No nonsense. It's a good quality to have. If you'll excuse me, I need to start my patrol. But please, make yourself at home. Help yourself to some tea. And don't
Already
worry
got
about
some
your
in my
wagon.
pocket.
Today is the Sabbath, but I'll put my best rangers to the task first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
Speak to
sure
you
the
soon,
Sabbath is
Sister
why it's
Harley.
not being fixed right now. Oi, Danny, need your help.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, Harley.
Sorry about your guns. Must be weird to be without them.
Oh, not so much. This isn't like last time. I know where they are, and Jerome told me I could get them if I really needed to. Not that I...
And you believe them?
How are you finding New Bethel?
It's impressive how the community has overcome a bad situation and grown from it. They all take care of each other. Everybody's been so kind. I already feel like I belong here.
We haven't even been here a full day yet.
I know. That's the most amazing part.
See you, Danny.
Bye for now.
Why are me and Lola the only smart ones here? Bad news, Lola. I talked to everybody. Nobody wants to help me make a
Miss
distraction.
Johnson?
What is it?
Oh yeah, where is Lisa?
Where's Lisa Lou?
Around here somewhere. She was raring to explore the woods around the cabin.
Maybe she'll help me with a distraction. No, she ain't here. Unless there's another exit. Doesn't look like it. Guess we'll look at the graves, see if the names have any
Tiny
significance.
crosses. One for baby Hawkins, another for Katrina, and the last for Zachariah. How sad.
How about these guys?
James Doran. Oliver Thackeray. Abraham Levinsky.
Levinsky. Didn't we hear that name? Wasn't that in this newspaper? Yeah. Charles Grayson and Bella Levinsky got married in the Church of the Holy Waters, given away by her uncle. Okay. Interesting.
Amelia Grimes. Isabella Wood. Stephen Wood. Lucy O'Hanrahan. Aaron O'Hanrahan.
Okay. So nothing important about the names, I guess.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Paying a visit?
I'm tending my husband's grave.
My condolences.
Losing James was hard, but the community gives me strength to carry on. I thank God for them. Not just for my sake, but for Patrick's as well.
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
God go with you.
I'd rather Lola went with me. So what is this, a water barrel?
It's full of rainwater.
Alright, so how do we get rid of you?
Hey, kid.
Yeah?
And just what are you doing out here?
What's it look like? I'm guarding the path.
And why are you doing that?
Sister Joanna's orders. Nobody's allowed down the mountain without a ranger. You go down there by yourself, you're as good as dead.
Come on, it can't be bad as that.
There's heaps of wolves. They're big and fierce with pointy ears and huge fangs. They'll gobble you right up.
Seriously, we can just pummel the kid. We'd be fine. We could leave.
I want to go down to our wagon.
Sorry, but you can't.
You just said I could if I was accompanied by a ranger.
The rangers are all busy today. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, that's handy.
What about you?
Me? I'm not a full ranger yet. I'm still in training.
I don't want to ask anybody about the community. I just want to leave.
Keep up the good work, kid.
I will.
I just want to go to El Presidio. Well, I could pick up a log. Yay. Oh, not even a log, just a fucking twig.
Just a regular piece of firewood.
Okay. Do I have to find a fire? There's a fire.
No need to heat that.
Well, damn. Okay, but that line suggests I do need to heat something. I'll keep it in mind. So let me guess, if I talk to you about going to the wagon, you're gonna refuse me.
Hi, Brother Jerome.
Sister Harley?
Patrick's not letting me go down the mountain path.
Good. He's not supposed to.
Why not?
You need a ranger to go with you, and Patrick's still in training.
Couldn't you be my escort down the mountain?
Is there an emergency?
No,
Yes, we
I
don't
just
want to
wanna
be
check on the
here.
wagon.
Don't worry about the wagon. It's in good hands.
How?
There's
None of
nothing
us are
else worth
there.
Going down there for, believe me. Anyhow,
With the exception of maybe the
today,
dog.
We're honoring the Sabbath.
What are your duties as a ranger?
Well, we hunt and provide for the community. Anything that requires leaving the safety of the settlement. My most important task is to help protect everybody. That means patrolling the woods and making sure nobody goes out alone.
So you're New Bethel's lawman?
Not quite. We don't enforce the rules. That falls to Sister Joanna. We're more like New Bethel's guardian shepherds. In our case, that includes guarding against actual wolves.
Which, funnily enough, we didn't see before we came here.
Appreciate your time.
Beware.
A strainer and teapot. Just need to add some tea leaves and hot water to brew a cup.
Okay. Well, I got tea leaves in my inventory, so I guess I am making tea. What kind of tea leaves are these?
Leftover tea from the others. It's got a nice fruity aroma.
Okay. I was thinking maybe it puts somebody to sleep.
It's full of what appears to be tea leaves.
Oh. We got different kind of tea leaves. All right, then.
Smells kind of bitter.
So why do I need to go around asking if somebody wants tea?
Good morning, Joanna.
Oh, good morning, Sister Harley. I hope you slept well.
Well enough.
I'd sleep better if I weren't here.
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Of course. Tell me what's on your mind.
I want to leave.
Why is Patrick guarding the mountain path?
A ranger, or ranger in training, is always posted there. This is to prevent anyone from going down into the valley alone. It's quite dangerous down there, as you well know.
No, I don't know that. Nothing happened to us until we fucking ran into a fucking covered hole, I might add. Covered hole. And then you turned up.
Any updates on the wagon repairs?
I'm afraid I wouldn't know.
Gee, what a
Eliza
surprise.
has been tasked with handling that. But don't worry. However long it takes, you're always welcome here.
And however long it takes is however long they want it to take.
Just how long have you folks been living up here anyway?
This is our 12th year in New Bethel, but the brothers and sisters of the Second Dawn came together before that. I founded this community back in Bright Bay.
I don't want to ask. Fine.
I'm curious about Bridget and her son.
Ah, yes, Sister Bridget. I pray for her and little brother Patrick every day. Losing Brother James was very hard on them both. But Brother Patrick will be a great ranger one day, and Sister Bridget has blossomed into a pillar of the community.
Okay, so the redhead at the cemetery is the kid's mother.
Thanks.
God bless.
Wonder if maybe we could talk to her to get him out of the way.
I hope this isn't too forward, but what happened to your husband?
His leg was wounded in a hunting accident and it got infected. Sister Sue Ellen did her best to heal him, but it wasn't enough. We don't have much in the way of medicine here.
Again, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. He's with God now.
Yeah, that's nice. Can you get your kid out the damn way?
Tell me about yourself and Patrick.
I'm raising my boy the best I can. I'm blessed to have the support of the whole community, but it's not the same without James. Patrick will follow in his father's footsteps and make a fine ranger someday.
I'd like to know about the Taggarts and Captain Perry.
Sister Joanna is an inspiring leader. You've met her, so you've seen her kindness and compassion firsthand.
Whether I
Brother
liked it or not.
Perry, well, It's sweet to see how devoted he is to Sister Joanna. He was just an outsider in the beginning, but they hit it off early on.
What can you tell me about the Hawkins family?
Brother Jerome and Sister Sue Ellen are good people. Brother Jerome has been kind enough to take Patrick under his wing and train him as a ranger. And dear Sister Sue Ellen, I only wish we were closer.
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
God go with you.
How do you like it here?
It's great. I get to live inside a big airship. You know how many secret places there are to play in?
No.
A lot. And I'm not telling you where, so don't get any ideas.
What fucking airship?
I'd like to know about your mother.
I don't like seeing her so sad all the time. She doesn't want to let me see, but I know she really misses Dad. I mean, I do too. With all my big brothers and sisters, it's like having a bunch of moms and dads, so I don't get lonely.
Do you like Joanna and her family?
I sure do! Sister Joanna and Brother Perry are always real nice. And Sister Eliza's almost like my real big sister. Sometimes we play hide and seek. She's real good at it. One time it took me hours to find her.
What do you think of Jerome and Sue Ellen?
Brother Jerome's the greatest. He taught me everything I know about being a ranger. And Sister Sue Ellen's nice, but she doesn't talk to me much. Sometimes I catch her staring at me with this real sad look on her face.
Keep up the good work, kid.
I will.
Are you in charge of the garden? It's beautiful.
Thank you. It's everybody's garden, but I spend more time here than most. I find tending the plants very soothing. Plus, I have my special plot of medicinal herbs.
Anything to put people to sleep?
Some of these I've never even seen.
Be glad to tell you all about them sometime.
Could you tell me about the Taggarts and Captain Perry?
What can I say? Sister Joanna is our fearless leader. She keeps this place running, even if she can be severe sometimes. Eliza is a lot like her mama that way. Brother Perry is the friendliest of the bunch. He's always good for a chin wag. Sometimes I wonder how somebody like him ended up with Sister Joanna. Of course, that's really none of my business.
I'd like to know about you and Jerome.
I'm the healer here, and Jerome is a ranger. We do our part to make sure everyone is healthy and safe.
Can you tell me about the Dorans?
Oh, well, they ain't had it easy. A few years back, James got a nasty gash in his leg while he was out hunting. The wound got infected. I did all I could, but he didn't make it. Poor Sister Bridget has been so strong through all of it. Brother Patrick's adjusted about as well as can be expected. I'm just thankful Jerome's been such a good mentor to him.
I'll let you get back to your garden.
Come enjoy it any time.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
I've tried going down to check on the wagon, but I'm not allowed.
Oh, now we can start talking to people about that?
Patrick said it's for our safety. Wolves in the forest or something.
These people have lived here a long time. I think we should listen to them.
No, you shouldn't!
I look forward to it.
You should talk to the person who didn't want us here in the first place! Damn it, Nadine, I thought you were smarter than that. Well, Danny's probably not going to be any good either, because he's right next to the fucking ranger that told Patrick to stay there in the first place. It was probably her, but still. Phil's the only one by himself. Let me try that. There might not be any danger of talking to him about a distraction with anybody in earshot.
Phil?
Harley?
That boy Patrick is guarding the path down the mountain.
And? Why would you want to go?
To check on the
Why would
wagon
you
for
not?
starters.
Jerome said he would take care of the repairs. More hands do not always make for faster work.
Yeah, but it's faster than no hands at all, which I guarantee you is what's happening right now.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
Try not to get it.
Or better still, what
Phil?
happens if we hear your song? Does that count as a distraction?
How about a
I suppose you got... Nah, I can't rummage through your clothes. See if you got any dynamite on you.
Phil's shirt, jacket, and hat.
Anything I can search in here? Well, maybe here.
Hey, what are you doing? Have you no respect for privacy?
Okay, sorry.
Great.
These are mostly nursery books. Guess
Cool.
Eliza hasn't.
I can almost guarantee Jake's not gonna help.
Hello, Jake.
Howdy.
The mountain path's being guarded and I can't get down.
Why would you want to?
I want to make sure the wagon's being repaired.
Shoot, just ask Joanna. She said she'd take care of it.
Already did. She told me to ask Eliza.
Well, then go ask her.
Already did that too. She said nobody was working today because it's the Sabbath.
So we wait an extra day. El Presidio's not going anywhere.
That ain't the problem.
And neither are we.
That is.
Talk to you later, Jake.
Take it easy, Harley.
All right, fine. Let's talk to Danny, who's right next to the guy that's definitely not going to let us leave.
I have to find a way to get down the mountain. Patrick's blocking the way.
Why do you want to go down there?
To check on the wagon.
Oh, right. Jerome was talking about that earlier. I wouldn't worry about it.
I would.
Bye for now.
It's the reason I was brought onto the party. But nobody seems to fucking be listening to me. Suppose I never did search this cabin. Left as soon as Lola called me. Okay, I got a cup.
An old tin cup.
I guess this is what we'll heat up for the tea that we eventually make. Maybe it's for Patrick. Maybe we put him to sleep. But then why would Lola say we need to talk to somebody about making a distraction? Alright. We try putting one of these in the cup?
If I want to make tea, I'll need some water first.
Oh, right.
A kettle.
Try this water I get? Well, no. Maybe I use the cup with it.
I need to put
Oh, right. Okay. Try that stuff.
There. Just need some hot water now.
Okay.
Not much use when it's empty.
Well, where do I...
Not much use when the cup is empty.
So pour the fucking water in...
Now to wait.
Oh, joy. More waiting. I hope Joni's not expecting any more positive pieces about Gentleman Jake when I get back to the Rosewater Post. Because it's very hard to find anything positive about him anymore.
Now to let it steep for a few minutes. There, a nice hot cup of tea.
Alright, cool.
A hot cup of nettle tea.
Patrick, you thirsty?
He seems preoccupied. I don't want to just give this away. Hello, Brother Perry.
Oh, you don't have to worry about all that brother-sister stuff with me. Feels strange only having just met. Be nice for someone to call me Captain Perry again.
So, what are you the captain of?
I was the captain of this airship once, when it was still fit to fly.
Of course, I should have realized.
Not to worry. It's been so long, I often forget myself.
How exactly did the airship go down?
Oh, I'd rather not dredge that up. Especially not with someone I barely know.
Do you miss captaining an airship? Sailing the open skies?
Every day. Please understand I'm quite happy here. But watching the sun rise over the same horizon for 12 years, let's just say I wouldn't mind getting a glimpse of another part of the world now and then.
Well, we wrote that down in the diary, so I'm guessing that's important.
Can you tell me about the brothers and sisters of the Second Dawn?
Fine folks, all of them. You'll get to know everybody yourself in time.
But I want to know your thoughts.
I'm not much for gossip, especially with folks I'm barely acquainted with.
See you later, Captain.
Goodbye, Miss Legere.
All right, so what did we decide to write down that was so important? Trying to engage Captain Perry in a chat. He was not in a loquacious frame of mind. Didn't want to pester him. I'm curious how a man who made his bones gallivanting all over the skies could take being stuck at the same place with the same people for 12 years. Might be I hit a nerve. He did seem awfully wistful when I brought it up, like he's yearning for something to remind him of the distant places he used to travel to. Okay, so we finally got it in. But how did that help us get out? Actually, there was something in here. Well, no, never mind. I was thinking she said she couldn't snoop through that without a reason, but I'm thinking about the other captain we dealt with. But still, maybe we can look at it now.
Hey.
No, apparently not.
These are mostly, guess Eliza.
Also, I'm not sure why you care about their privacy. It ain't yours. Here's a thought. Speaking of that other captain, he did give us this tea box, and it's from Ceylon. And that's where I got these tea leaves. Let's see, if we just show him the box, what happens?
Think I had one of those once, but it's been so long I can't be certain.
Give me a second.
Hey, Captain. How about a nice cup of tea?
Is it more of that nettle stuff?
Nope.
No, this is from my own private store. It's from Ceylon.
No kidding. How'd you come by that?
We recently met a former whaler. He had souvenirs from around the world. He gave me a caddy as a memento, and it had some tea left in it. I thought you might appreciate a taste from another part of the world.
Ah, this is delicious. I don't know what to say, aside from thank you.
Something along the lines of, I'll help you get out of here.
Have some tea and we can chat.
I'm more of a coffee drinker, but I'll gladly take the conversation.
I apologize for being so abrupt before. If you still have questions, I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability.
Question 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Can we leave?
Do you think we could talk a little about the airship crash now? I'd really like to understand more about the origins of this community.
Yes, that's understandable. Of course you're curious to know what kind of place you fetched up in. All right. 12 years ago, Johanna chartered my cargo ship to take her group from Bright Bay to Las Virgenes. But late one night, still half a day from our destination, the boiler failed. We started losing altitude. We were already crossing the mountains, and all around was rocky peaks and forest. No safe place to set down. I was forced to make an emergency landing, more a barely controlled crash, really, on the side of this mountain. And here we are still.
Wow.
The Rowena was wrecked beyond hope of repair. But somehow nobody was hurt or killed in the crash. A miracle, as Joanna reminds us, if we ever forget.
Do you know what caused the failure?
Probably
Yes,
Joanna.
I'm certain I do. But it doesn't matter.
What makes you say it doesn't matter what caused the crash?
It was a long time ago. So much has changed, and I've forgiven and forgotten.
I haven't. Tell me
To
about
tell
it.
the truth, that final voyage was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because of it, I met and married Joanna. I got to watch her blossom into a truly inspirational leader, and I found a new home. She's the captain of this ship now, doing a far better job of it than I ever could.
I imagine it wasn't easy for you to adjust to this life.
It took some getting used to, I admit, and not just for me. Many of the original passengers found it hard to live up here. They thought they were headed for a sunny coastal paradise, not a barren mountaintop surrounded by ferocious beasts. Joanna tried to keep morale up, but that didn't stop a group of dissenters from forming. They began challenging her, spreading rumors and confusion. In the end, she had no choice but to discipline them.
How? Although, why do I feel like I know, given what we've seen at the graveyard?
How exactly did Joanna discipline the dissenters?
She had them stay in the cabin over yonder, isolated from the rest of the community and kept under guard. She wanted to give them time to cool down and reconsider, but I could see that wasn't going to happen. They had made up their minds to leave. Keeping them prisoner was only making things worse.
So what happened?
They escaped one night, under my watch.
You expect me to believe the dissenters escaped?
Joanna believed it, still does, despite the rumors and hearsay. That's all that matters.
Good, maybe we can escape.
Were you punished in any way?
I was under the silence for a week for failing to protect the dissenters from the dangers of the wilderness. Small price
Yeah,
to
the
pay
wilderness
for
is
both
what's
the good of
dangerous
the
here.
community and those poor souls who left.
The silence? What's that?
A custom Joanna and Eliza came up with. You can't speak, and nobody is allowed to talk to you for however long your silence lasts. Bit of a funny punishment, but I can appreciate the idea behind it. After all, a captain
Can we put
needs
Jake
to
under
keep
the
discipline
silence?
among the crew.
Is there anything you'd be willing to share about the people of New Bethel? Who's who, their relationships, their history? There's so much I don't know.
Suppose it couldn't hurt. Go on, then.
What did you do before coming here?
I piloted this ship, the Rowena, before it became our home. Drifted from port to port, doing odd transport jobs. Never imagined I'd stay still for more than a month, let alone 12 years.
I know a little bit about what that's like. I never stayed put long either.
Well, this community put an end to my wandering ways. Maybe it'll do the same for you.
I hope not.
Tell me about Joanna and Eliza.
I got to know Joanna on the voyage here. Over dinner in my quarters, she told me all about her thoughts and philosophies on life. It was fascinating to meet someone so passionate and high-spirited. After the crash, I got to know and respect her more. She emerged as the spiritual leader of New Bethel. We married a few years after. As for Eliza, she's always been utterly devoted to her mother. We get along, but I'm mindful about giving her space.
What can you tell me about Bridget and Patrick?
The boy seems happy here. I'm glad Jerome's seeing to his training. Bridget has more than readjusted to life here. She was originally one of the dissenters, you see. But she and her husband James returned that winter with their newborn son. Seems Bridget wasn't aware when they left that she was with child. Having a baby out there in the wilderness changed the calculation, I guess.
What's to know about Jerome and Sue Ellen?
Good people. They came to New Bethel a couple of years after the crash. I believe they met with trouble on the road, much as you did.
Funny that.
Lucky thing for us, they stayed. They're both vital parts of this community.
See you later, Captain.
Goodbye, Miss Legere.
Damn. Thought there was something on the ground we could pick up.
SS Rowena. I remember hearing about this airship vanishing. That must have been a decade ago.
More like 12 years, apparently. And none of that helped me.
Hello there. How are you?
Oh, now we can talk to him.
Is everything all right?
Miss Legere, please don't talk to him. He's not in a fit state for it right now.
Oh, let me guess. The silence?
Captain,
Yes?
that man chopping wood, is he all right?
Yes, he's fine. He's just being disciplined.
He's under the silence, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Maybe we should attend to his example.
See you later, Captain.
Goodbye, Miss Legere.
I want to know about you and your wife.
We're just trying to get by like everybody else here. Sue Ellen's a great healer. Keeps everybody fit and healthy. I do my part as a ranger. We came to New Bethel later, but Nobody bothers about those distinctions. We're just as much a part of this place as our brothers and sisters from the airship.
If you weren't part of the original voyage, when did you arrive?
Oh, around 10 years ago, we were one of the first new families. 6 other groups came after us. You folks are the first new faces we've seen in nearly 5 years.
Why don't I believe that?
Tell me about the Taggarts and Captain Perry.
Yeah, they survived a terrible disaster and built a thriving community up from the ashes. Doesn't get more admirable than that. Brother Perry is a good friend. Sisters Johanna and Eliza are, more reserved.
I'd like to hear about the Doran family.
Now there's a couple of iron souls. Brother James taught me all I know about being a ranger. He was a good man. After his passing, it seemed only right that I should pass that knowledge on to his son. Sister Bridget don't much show it, but James's death hit her hard. Brother Patrick's a good kid, smart and eager to learn. He'll make
Well,
a
I'm sure that
fine
last
ranger.
part is right.
Appreciate your time.
Beware.
So how did you get from Bright Bay to this mountain?
It was God's will. When Eliza was a small child, he sent her a vision. She saw a distant shore, the sun rising over the hills and shining on the water of a new ocean. It was clearly a sign to journey west, to the coast. I chartered an airship for Las Virgenes, but God had other plans for us. Our ship suffered mechanical problems en route. We were forced to make an emergency landing on this mountaintop. It was by the grace of God that we all reached the ground again safely. The ship had done
Maybe
its
it wasn't
duty
Joanna, it
delivering
was
us.
Eliza.
It would never fly again. So we salvaged it and built our new homes from the wreckage.
So you just decided to stay here and not finish the journey?
But you see, we did reach the end.
No, you didn't.
Eliza
This is
later
not Las
told me
Virgenes.
She'd had another vision. This time she saw great cities on the shore belching smoke and noise, the ground cracking open and the hills spitting fire. Her first vision had been a clue to go west, just not to the coast as we had thought. Our promised home was east of the sea, where the sun rose over the mountaintop.
When did Eliza have this second vision?
Midway through the voyage. She was on her way to tell me when the airship malfunctioned. It couldn't be clearer that this was God's plan for us all along.
Phil, your girlfriend may be insane.
What can you tell me about Eliza?
My dear daughter, her life has not been easy. I can only hope that New Bethel has brought her the peace and happiness she deserves.
Why hasn't her life been easy?
Our life in Bright Bay was turbulent. You'll forgive me if I don't elaborate further.
No, I won't. But apparently I have no choice.
I'd like to know more about you.
Me? Well, I have been chosen to lead the community. It is a sacred responsibility. I see to it that every single person here is safe and well cared for.
Whether they want to be or not.
Tell me about your husband.
I love him. What more is there to tell?
I want to know about the Hawkins family.
Brother Jerome is one of our best rangers, and Sister Sue Ellen is a gifted healer. I thank God every day for the blessings of their fellowship.
Not to be rude, but why are you calling me Sister Harley? I thought that was just something between members of your community.
While you're here, you are a member. We're all children
And
of
you'll
God,
always
after
be
all.
here.
Thanks for the chat.
God bless.
Wonder if we could tell Phil his girlfriend might be a little... Maybe then he'll let me rummage through whatever's in that drawer.
Phil?
Harley?
No, apparently we can't.
What do you think of this place?
I admit I have not had much of a chance to explore. Eliza has kept me occupied.
Right. I should have realized. I'd like to hear more about Eliza.
Please, I do not kiss and tell.
I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to know if she told you anything about this place.
Whether it's a cult or not.
We had a very stimulating conversation after the party. This community was founded upon the ideals of independence and freedom. There is much to admire.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
Try not to get into any trouble, eh?
Can I search through this?
Eliza's nightstand.
Hey, Have you...
Okay.
Do we maybe need to get him singing? Or is it too late? We already did that.
Can't think of it.
Yep, too late. Great. So how the hell do I look through that?
Can you tell me what the silence is?
Oh, that's Sister Joanna's punishment for anybody who crosses her. You ain't allowed to speak to nobody or be spoken to. There's extra chores, extra prayers, and fasting. That means you get cut to 1 meal a day.
Sounds
Didn't hear about all that.
Have you been under the silence?
Plenty of times. Sister Joanna and I don't always see eye to eye, and she don't appreciate back talk. Jerome tells me
Oh
I
yeah,
ought
the
to keep
community's
my
founded
thoughts
on
to
independence and
myself,
freedom.
but that ain't how I do.
I spoke with Jerome and he told me you two came after the original Voyagers.
Yes, that's right. We don't much talk about that. Sister Joanna likes to say that everybody here has always been part of New Bethel, even if they didn't know it yet. Some of our brothers and sisters are still on their way to us, even now.
Whether they
Got
like
here
it or
about
not.
2 years after this whole thing started. Other families came after, but we were about the first newcomers.
What exactly were the circumstances that led to your arrival?
Jerome and I were coming down from Shivering Pines, heading for the coast in search of a new life. But our wagon broke down on the road through the mountains.
You didn't take the canyon bridge?
Is there a bridge now? Wasn't one when we came through.
Normally, yes, but it recently collapsed. That's why we went through the pass.
Huh. Well, Brother James came, found us, and brought us up the mountain. At first, we had every intention of keeping on, but we didn't have any real plans, and folks here were so welcoming. We never really made the decision to stay. We just never left.
What about the other families?
Same story, more or less.
I'll let you get back to your garden.
Come enjoy it any time.
You know, I didn't really think about the bridge being connected with this. I just sort of thought it was coincidence. Let's see. I suppose I could talk to Bridget more. You are Bridget, aren't you? I don't really care.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Is it true that Patrick was born in the wilderness?
Who told you that?
The same person who told me about letting you and the other dissenters go.
I see. Yes, it's true. I was unaware of my condition when we left. Otherwise... Anyway. We came back, along with another family who left with us, and a third we met on the way. Sister Johanna forgave us, thank God. She is truly an angel among us.
Sure she is.
What compelled you to leave in the first place?
We were following someone we thought knew better than Sister Johanna, but as it turned out, he didn't. That's his grave over there. Abraham Levinsky.
Who was he?
Him again.
A strong-willed fool who felt our journey was incomplete. He convinced us to continue to Las Virgenes on foot.
What became of Abraham Levinsky and the other dissenters?
Those poor, poor souls. They died out there. Every last one. Sister Johanna sent my husband back to Abraham's camp to try to convince them to return, but all he found was carnage. Wolves, it was.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Think of how horrible it must have been.
Mysterious, invisible
how
wolves.
Lucky we were to escape that fate. Enough. Let us speak of something else, please.
Let us not. I want to get out of here.
I've heard about something called the silence. What is that?
When one of us falls into sin, they must find their way back to grace. In the silence. Sister Johanna determines how long is needed.
Of course she does.
If someone is under the silence, they may not speak or be spoken to. There are other requirements, but it's not my place to share them.
It's fine. Sue Ellen told me all about them.
God go with you.
Oh.
Please excuse me, Sister Harley. I need to get back to my quarters.
Okay.
Oh.
See you later, I guess.
Do you now? Hey, Lola, how about a spot of grave robin? Apparently we can't.
James?
Uh-huh. Maybe we just need to mess with Abraham's grave. Was he over here?
Stephen...
Nope. Oh, no, he's behind me.
Abraham Levinsky.
Yeah.
Wait, haven't I seen that name somewhere recently?
Yeah, several places.
This article mentions an Abraham Levinsky living in Las Virgenes, which is where he intended to go, according to Bridget. But if he's buried here, it can't possibly be the same person.